YouTube again, another win streak, another day, another win streak. We're back at it again with Fiend Farewell, post Banlist Thunder Dragons. Post Banlist Thunder Dragons? What? They're still alive? They're not dead? Yes, they actually clapping, to be honest. And I stand by when I say that I think the only issue with Thunder Dragons is Necro Valley in the side deck, basically. Or Lance, I guess, but Necro Valley, basically. So that's why Thunder Dragons isn't as good in a side deck format. But I still think they are actually clapping in a format like KC Cup, and I think they're gonna be one of the best decks in the KC Cup. Like, no exaggeration. I really think they're that good. So yeah, we will have to wait and see for that. But yeah, the nerf did hit them for sure, but they're still playable, and while you can still levy, summon Levi and pop the whole board, the deck is gonna be played. So here's the version that I went for, and now first of all, this is not the optimal version. I don't even know if Fiend Farewell. There's so many stuff with Thunder Dragons. There's lots of different skills like Draw Send Spell Trap, like Destiny Draw, like Fiend Farewell, like Alert by Darkness, like literally 4 different versions of deck, and then you have multiple styles of play, multiple different hand traps. You can play multiple different engines. Even you can play, like, do you play Lupine, do you play Gold Sark, do you play, there is so much stuff. So please take that into consideration. I'm not saying this is the best version. I'm just saying this is the version that I went for. I got pretty nice win streak with it. I would say. Also, I think it is pretty consistent. So yeah, do test it out for yourself. Do try out different versions and see what works for you. But this is just what worked for me. Also, I would recommend you stay tuned for the other version, the updated, like after KC Cup, because after KC Cup we will definitely know for sure which version is the optimal and which builds are more optimal and stuff like that. But yeah, we're playing double Levy because it is searchable with Melody, so we're essentially playing 3. Also, I'm playing 1 Adai's Advanced Dragon because it's also searchable, plus it is amazing because it's non-targetable destruction. Also, it's a level 8, so you can go into your rank 8 exceeds, so yeah, it's amazing. I'm playing only double Hawk because I only have double Hawk. Otherwise, it's not that necessary, I would say, because lots of times with Roar you can grab the Hawk, or with Dark you can search for the Hawk. So you can even play with 2 Hawk. I find it quite nice with only 2 Hawk. So yeah, if you only have 2 Hawks, you can play with 2 Hawk. Triple Dark is pretty standard. I went for double Roar. Maybe triple Roar can be pretty nice as well. I went from the hand traps for a Fortress Ups, Triple Veil, and a Parry Knight. Now, I don't think you need much more hand traps because you can set up a nice board, which is very hard to OTK through, like a Roar on the field, or I don't know, the Battery Man with stuff like that. So yeah, I don't think you need absolutely more hand traps. I think this was pretty nice. Also, I'm playing triple OG Thunder Dragon because it's nice to discard to then be able to summon Levi and to summon the Chaos Betrayer from the graveyard, so then you can, make your stuff much more easily and to pop cards much more easily, and yeah. We are playing 1 Chaos Betrayer for the skill. Also, do take in mind that if you're gonna play this skill, you can't play Sphere Kuribo or any other fiends, because the skill sends fiends from the deck to the graveyard, so you would just mill your Sphere Kuribo, which is a dead card in your graveyard, basically. So yeah, definitely Chaos Betrayer is amazing because you can special summon it, banish something from their graveyard, and then also make a rank 6 succeed, which is pretty nice. That's why we like Parry Knights as well, and that's why we like Trifortress Ups as well. Besides Batteryman Solar, I only have 2, but I think 2 is great as well because you don't want to always use up your normal summon on him. Besides that, we're playing Volcanic Wall to mill cards. We're playing Gold Sark to banish Dark to search, banish Hawk to return, to reshuffle your hand, or banish Roar to special summon a monster. So yeah, Gold Sark is pretty nice in this deck. Melody, like I already said, to search for monsters. And finally, the last card is Thunder Dragon's 100 Thunders. Freaking too long, bro. Too long name. It is searchable, first of all, with the Dark. Also, it's kind of a nice defensive card, so if you feel threatened, you can just set this and then summon as many of your monsters as possible. And then, you know, you will probably survive for a couple turns, maybe even. So yeah, the extra deck is kind of standard, I would say. The only unordinary thing is Arsenal whatever, wind up Arsenal guy. Which is nice to pop cards on the field. I like him because lots of times if we don't open our Levi, he can be a nice addition to pop the back row, you know, to go through the back row. Besides that, you can play without double M7. I think it's pretty nice, especially in this version that spams level 6s. And yeah, basically the rest is pretty standard. Heliopolis to pop stuff, Volcasaurus to pop monsters on the field, Adrius, just another rank 5 that can pop stuff on the field. You can play Bouncer and stuff like that, but I usually OTK, so I don't even need Bouncer. And I don't really make a Bouncer on first turn because we don't play Lupine. But yeah, you can play it. You can remove one M7. You can remove the Zen Arsenal guy. You know, you can put in whatever you like. That's just the version that I went for. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's now jump straight into duel replays because it is time to duel. Also, I would like to remind you, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and joining our community here. We are building. Because it really does help a lot to grow the channel, and I know I repeat this all the time, but yeah, it helps me to make more videos like this, and hopefully you want that. So yeah. Also, it does help a lot for you to not miss out when I'll be posting more videos, you know. So here it seems like we're playing against a 30 card Harpy player. We discard Dark to grab another 2. We discard Thunder Dragon, not Dark, my bad. Okay, we top deck Melody, which is nice. We still can't make any plays, but the good thing for us is that, yes, he's the one who is on pressure, because at some point we're gonna have our Exodia pieces and then we're gonna OTK, basically, you know. That's the good thing with Thunder Dragons. They're put in a lot of pressure. They have to attack, and if they attack, they trigger your skill. And now he doesn't want to attack, you know. He thinks, oh, I'm just gonna wait. Well, I can still finish you up, bro. He karma cuts. I can still destroy both of those targets. Yeah, here, that was a misplay, I would say, to go for Levi. I probably should have waited for next turn, because now I don't have any more plays left, you know. I don't get a search. I also lost all of my graveyard. Yeah, that was a definite misplay, bro. He also searches like a million cards from the stuff. I remember this duel. That was funny. Like, look at his hand. He literally has million cards in hand. Like, from no exaggeration at all. He has million cards. Okay, he can go for his plays. Good thing for us is that even though he has that many cards, he can't win through double veil, you know. The best thing he can do basically is make a roach at this point, right? With Oracle, yeah. Any roaches? He doesn't even make a roach, which is, you know, whatever, bro. Okay. Good thing for us is that now we can activate the guy. Also, Gold Sark is pretty nice, because we can banish the Roar, summon the Hawk, tribute summon with the Advanced Dragon, and that's gonna be game, because we can go for Levi, pop again, search also for the Hawk. We could have also made the Heliopolis, but no need. We just have easy game because we know Harpies don't really play hand traps. So yeah, easy clap. Also, if you like seeing these duels live, join us on Twitch. We have lots of fun there. We play some duels. I test out stuff. I talk about the new box and stuff. You may ask, well, like, why didn't you review the box? Well, I did it the full review on Twitch. It's much easier for me because, you know, YouTube is basically for much shorter content, much more compact. So it's much easier to talk about long topics and stuff, to discuss stuff with you all on Twitch. So join us there if you enjoy content like that. But anyways, let's see. Here we don't open the perfect hand, I would say, but it's still a pretty nice hand. Of course, he's also pressured now that he sees I have, you know, fuel for the levy and a levy in hand. He's definitely pressured to make something happen, you know. He didn't open too well, it seems, because he's kind of bricked. Will he try to go for lethal? He does try to go for lethal. Was that the right play? Well, he should have assumed we have 100 Thunders. Which, you know, basically you lose after that because we survive. But he does know we have 2 dead cards in hand, so maybe pushing for game was the play because he knows I'm gonna levy next turn, so I don't know. He was in a tough situation anyways, you know. Now, tribute off for Advanced Dragon to pop. He uses his Chalice now, which is a good thing for us because we got rid of his back row, one of his back row, which is pretty nice. We can levy, try to pop the second back row. It's another Chalice, which means now we win basically because we can make Heliopolis, destroy all of his monster, and even if he has another score in hand, we still win. Because now we got rid of his monster, and yeah, we can also summon 3 more monsters, and yeah, that's easy clap. Like I told you, this deck actually is insane. Like when you can put stuff in the graveyard and when you can use levy to, you know, to annihilate the field, you know, it's very hard for, it's too OP for this format, I would say. Also, I would say Thunder Dragons have a nice matchup against Harpies because they don't rely on the back row. So I think they will be pretty nice in the KC Cup, as I already stated. Here we don't open the perfect hand, but not the worst hand as well. We can make some things happen. We can go for the Dark, tribute off, grab the Hawk, and now we have a full board of monsters, which is very hard for the opponent to OTK through, right? Because Roar floats. Also, we get searches, so maybe attacking into it is not the best option, but here he is. He does it anyways. Okay, we can also get a search for the duo. And let's see, unfortunately for us, we got the Chaos Betrayer in hand, we top decked it, which is not the best thing, but the good thing is that we can reshuffle it back in the deck, so we can send it now. As you can see with the Fiend Farewell, we can also grab 2 more Thunder Dragons. We can go for the Betrayer, summon the boy, M7, also Advanced Dragon Pop, he Chalices, okay. Now we can get back our duo. This is an amazing play. We can get back our duo, summon it again, and then make a rank 8 Exceed, go into Heliopolis, pop all of his stuff, basically, and that's game. There's nothing he can do. As you can see, we can play through multiple interruptions. That's really Thunder Dragon's specialty, really, you know. Going through multiple interruptions, having so much advantage with tons of searches, with tons of popping. Also kind of decently consistent with hand traps and the skill. So yeah. I'm interested in seeing if the deck will get actually even more nerfed. Like, if the deck wins the KC Cup, which I wouldn't be too surprised because, you know, it's actually pretty good in without the side deck. That kind of puts pressure on Konami, even though it's not the best deck. It's not even tiered right now in the, you know, in the regular tournaments and stuff. It does put some pressure on Konami because they do take into account KC Cups as one of their ways, one of the most important competitions based on which they nerf stuff, and so I wouldn't recommend investing into it. That's my point. I'm not saying it will get nerfed or it won't get nerfed. I'm just saying don't invest into them if you like them just yet, because maybe something will get nerfed. They also released the freaking Levineer alternative art, so if they're gonna nerf it, they can. There's nothing stopping them. But let's see. Who knows? Why did he do that? Oh, he summons the Kaiko, so we can banish for Levi, though we don't have a Levi. But we can still make some other plays. We can go for rank 5 Exceed, Volcasaurus, pop the Dark Magician, also swing in. We have also some protection. It's at this point I think we're pretty chillin', because we have the Veil to survive. Also we have some other stuff to play around with, and at some point we're gonna get our Levy and he's gonna destroy my monster or something, so we can go for the Chaos Betrayer. But yeah, he doesn't do that, but still we can just go for game. I don't know if the back row was activatable, but even if it was, it was very very easy game for us, I would say. And though I really do recommend this deck because it's so fun, it is a combo deck, kinda. It is, yeah. So I would recommend this deck, but we do have to take in mind that the ban list can come and just kill the deck even further, and it has happened. Shiranui got nerfed a million times basically. Dark Magician and stuff also got nerfed a million times, even though it seemed like they won't touch it again. So yeah, if it performs good in the KC Cup, it is a possibility. Now here we have to kind of be afraid of the back row, because without Levi we don't really have an out to it. But let's see what can we do. We can go for M7, bounce his monster, go for duo, and go for game. Yeah, I felt a delay from banishing with the gold Sark. Then I realized it's either MST or Cosmic, and then it's easy to just go for game based on that information. So yeah, learning how to see delays and just seeing the delays basically can go a long way. Let's go, let's get it. Let's see what we have. Aster Phoenix. Well, with hand traps I think we have a decent matchup even against the clock, and also we can make a nice board with Battery Man and Hawk and stuff like that. And yes, sure, we can't OTK through the clock. Maybe, potentially we can even. If we open literally God Hand, we can even OTK through clock. But we don't need to OTK through clock because roar floats basically. Also we have hand traps, so we're kind of chilling. So here he MSTs. He has to use up his Dreadmaster from hand, which is a punishment for him playing a bit thinner version of the heroes. As you can see, only 20 card deck. We can go for Hawk. Here is the mask change. We can reshuffle some stuff, might as well. We don't need all of them. Okay, we grab... Oh, that's a nice reshuffle. Okay, we can summon the Berry Boy, summon the Trifortress subs. Sure, activate mask change again, but that does nothing because now we're gonna just OTK you easily. Heroes is a good deck if they can take advantage of their stuff, while we don't really allow that because we have hand traps and we'll float, so he can't even go through all of our monsters. And then as a follow-up, Chaos Dragon Levianeer, just nuke the whole field and it's easy clap. And yeah, he scopes as it's over. It's like we annihilate him after that point. Also, the nice thing with the skill is that many people will think it's Allured by Darkness, so they will play around it. And then we can activate Veil, and then when they destroy Veil, we can activate our skill again, still. So that's a good thing to keep in mind, and that's why you would like to play Yubel instead of the guy Bakura. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Now here we... Oh, it was his end phaser. Yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe he's playing Yosenjus or something. Oh, I remember what it was. I won't spoil though, no worries. Now here we decide to pass. Why is that? Well, if he gets Cosmic... Wait. Why didn't we attack? Oh, because of the... yeah, because of the Volcanic Wall we can't attack that turn. So here we finally open Levi. We decide to banish all darks, because that can return one of his hand trap potentially back in the deck, hopefully. We can chip it off for Hawk, bounce back the Hawk, summon with the Hawk, play around Destiny Draw. He does have Temperance, which lets him survive. He is playing Lunalights actually, which is an easy matchup if we don't get OTK'd, which this deck can get OTK'd by Lunalights because we don't play Spheres and Temperances and stuff. We're playing Veil and more monsters that summon themselves on the field. So we have to be careful here. Let's see. So here he also goes for this. He can also go for rank 4 Exceed, which he does. He can go for Malevolent Sin, okay, which now gets us back our Veil, which helped us, you know. Thanks, bro, for banishing my M7. Now we can go for Chaos Betrayer or just Levi Pop, and that's game basically, because we can just attack multiple times. Easy clap. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very fun. Thunder Dragons are one of my favorite decks because I like generally the archetype. Plus, I like the playstyle, the combos, and all of that stuff. And also, it's not a frail deck. It can be a bit frail at the beginning of the duel, but with hand traps, you know, we're basically chilling. I like it a lot because it is a deck. It's a grindy deck. You know, I like decks like that. But yeah. Wait, if you want to invest into them, wait for the ban list, and afterwards you can invest. I mean, you can still invest even if they get hit. They probably won't be dead, Copium. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the deck in the comments, and what you think about Thunder Dragons in general. Do you think they will be nice in the KC Cup? And yeah, see you in the comments, see you on my Twitch, and see you in another video. Bye.